All right, let's see if this works. Testing. All right, sounds like this works. Okay, so now I know crossfade can't do it. Damn, that sucks. I really love crossfade. Can you hear me now, Preston? That sucks. I don't think I can play crossfade. I think I got muted. I think I got hit for like copyright. Huh. How you been, man? I had you on my mind earlier today. Hope you're doing well. Dang, dude. Well, that ruined my whole... I was planning on playing a lot of crossfade. So I don't know what to do now. But, that's neat. It's going well. I was at the VA all morning. I just got back. I figured I would do a little live stream, see what's up with everybody before I get back to work. No, you can use the Toolmaster Pro as a, oh, hell yeah, dude. We gotta put together a strategy for you then now. But, no, you don't. Toolmaster Pro will act as an interface. Appreciate you, Mike. How you doing? How's you and your wife?
pull it, we're going down, 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 down. We're going down, down. Loading gun complex, cock it and pull it, we're going down, down. Loading around, shooting, we're going down, swinging. Happy and never running the bullet. Loading gun complex, cock it and pull it.
I'll tell you what I told my mom all these years. It's not a phase. How are me and Jess? We're doing well, man. Jess is, she's looking pregnant these days. But Nathan is, healthy. That's good. He's, we're starting to feel him kick a lot. So it's an exciting time of like, oh shit, there's really a human in there. But, yeah, it was good. I just got back. This last weekend, I was in Charleston. I was volunteering as a mentor with an organization called Vantage Point. So if there's any veterans watching this who are veterans in the state of South Carolina, if you are struggling to find purpose on the side of the fence, you should really consider checking out Vantage Point Foundation. They basically help you develop the skill sets to take your military training and develop a purpose-driven life. And I mean, they're the organization that allowed me to gain a lot of clarity for what I want to do in this next phase of life. And have been like one of the catalysts for me doing this thing of like trying to do a business and developing like, you know, building a whole culture around my why and my company around my why. And it's not all entrepreneurial based, because a lot of veterans are okay working another job and not trying to start a company, right? That's just for me, but that's my purpose. So it was awesome to, you know, I mentored I had 3 people in my team. And then I was there for everyone. We had about 20 veterans go through the program. So it was a great weekend, super relaxing, but also like, man, it's just like emotionally draining to do the deep work, the important stuff. You know, I kind of want to show something. I want to do a whole YouTube video on this because I think that it's worth it. But one of the processes that we talk about is like the cycle of, we call it the warrior's journey. And it's really applicable to anyone who lives on planet Earth, but more so like, especially if you're a veteran, you know, because at the top of the circle, it's like you getting excited to go on an adventure, which is like enlisting in the military. And then you have like this heroic phase of like going through boot camp and graduating and becoming a Marine for me. And then, you know, reality sets in, and then you typically hit this abyss where it's like, fuck, this sucks. This isn't what I thought it was. And then as you start coming through the abyss, you start realizing where you're headed, and you start developing what's becoming an elder warrior. And that's where you learn how to make peace with the past. You're present in the moment, and you have hope and purpose for the future. But learning how to develop those 3 things take a lot of time. And like one of the key elements of this journey that they preach is learning how to not be a masked wanderer, or at least being able to identify if you're a masked wanderer. So for me, I was a masked wanderer I got out of the Marine Corps. I went straight to school at Clemson University, studying computer science, worked at all the sexy jobs. I was a cloud consultant at Amazon Web Services, a cloud consultant at Accenture. Then I worked as a game engineer, then as a phone engineer. And you know, like I was doing all these things to be quote unquote successful, but I was really miserable in life. And it was just like, I couldn't really hold a job because it was hard for me to like find purpose. And really I was dealing with peace with the past. You know, I mean, I talk about it, but you know, I have a personal relationship with men's mental health, you know, and as I continue to develop this platform, that's something I want to continue to preach because it's important. You know, I don't understand why mental health has such a stigma, especially in the men's community. But in the veteran community, you know, we're told to suck it up, suffer in silence, move forward. But that's not always the best solution. So, yeah, man, this past weekend was me refilling my cup by being in this curriculum and restudying it, and then also helping other veterans identify where they are on the path. And when I say mentor, it's not like I'm above them in any way. It's like, no, I'm side by side here with you. I'm sitting with you knee to knee. But these are things like I've taken this course. I took the course last March. And going through that it has allowed me to identify my why, which my why in life is to compose music and serve others by helping them find their sound. So everything I do on YouTube is centered around that second part of my why, serving others by helping them find their sound. That's why I teach guitar tone. I teach everything I learn. I try to teach it because then that's how you really learn it. And then I'm learning how to build a business around that second why. And that's like the phase of life that I'm in. But, you know, other people, their why might be like, hey, you know, one of my mentees, she was transitioning where her kids are getting ready to graduate and she's becoming an empty nester. So her why right now is to figure out her why and to figure out who she is outside of the identity of a mom and as a veteran. And, you know, man, it's just, it's a great organization. It was such a benefit to be there and like really just to serve others. Cause for me, that is what I get the biggest sense of joy from, is like helping others. Yeah, Jamie, it's a big transition, man. Thanks for sharing. What branch were you in, Jamie? I had no idea you were a veteran until I saw your comment yesterday. I was like, what? Yeah, I was at the VA all morning. Two-way street, homie. Dude, now that you have your DD-214, we can do a lot of fun stuff. We gotta get you, I mean, depending on what you're interested in, but I would love to see you do some stuff you're actually thrilled about. Just for fun, like Full Sail or whatever you want to do. But now you can start navigating the VA, and that stuff can be game-changing. Oh, you're a submariner. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Ah, I'm just kidding. Where are you at now? I know y'all's home base is out in Charleston, right? Like your schoolhouse. If I wasn't a Marine, I'd be a sailor. That's for sure. But I there's no way you could have convinced me to do anything else but being a Marine. I was so gung ho. I still am, dude. I'm a terminal boot. It's because like, man, the Marine Corps, it gives you like such a good, at least for me, it's given me a great mental mindset to like accomplish anything I want to do in life. And even like, there's a lot of hard stuff that I want to do in this life, and I don't know, man. Just really enjoy it. What are we playing next? I kind of want to play some chill stuff, but I'm also just open to learning stuff too. Hell yeah, you're in Clarksville? I got some friends who live out there. That's pretty close to Nashville. Where do you pull their music from? My favorite riff? I don't know what my favorite riff is. It depends on the day. Dude, my birthday's Friday. That's crazy. I turned 31 Friday. Dude, you know, this will probably resonate with y'all. First of all, I love being surrounded by fellow veterans because in my circle, it feels like there's not a lot of us, especially in the music space. And like I could say some dumb shit and y'all be like, yeah, I get it. Whereas some of my friends are like, bro, you think like that? What's wrong with you? Dude, this sounds so good. This is preset 19. Right. Dude, I've been learning Rosewood. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Dude, I can't figure out how to get that fast. I know, homeboy. Let me switch guitars. Let's actually learn that. Let's work on that. Charlie Brown. You just a Charlie Brown. Yeah, dude. Jamie, I need to message you. I want to get your feedback on something. When I'm done with this, Jamie, I'm gonna shoot you an email. If you got the time, I'd love to get your honest to God opinion. Let me see. I gotta tune up real quick. Yeah, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. There's only one way to master it, and that's to play it. His solo is so nasty at the end, dude. I'm gonna play. I should probably play Puddle first, just to get warmed up to his style. Hybrid. What is a B31R? What is that? I don't know what that is. Excuse my ignorance. Let's go a little bit faster. Let's do 60. Oh, gotcha. Careful what you wish for, homie. Oh fuck. Dude, hold on, that's too fast. I'm not there yet on that solo. Let me play that slow. And then I'll get to your question. I saw it come in. That's so crazy. All right, let me see. Bro, play Freebird. Sorry, sir, my English not good. I want to ask something. I just learned how to play guitar. Do you have any suggestions on how to make my fingers move fast and properly fret? Any simple course for beginners? If you're interested in getting one-on-one help, yeah, I have a series out on this channel that's it'll help you out if you're interested in learning music theory. I'll have to put some stuff out for technique. I thought about doing a guitar course. I think Jamie is either you or someone else was the only person who ever responded back showing interest in a course like this. So I'm not sure, but here's what I would recommend. So what they're talking about with the spider exercise is called the chromatic exercise. So basically, here's the concept. We're going to choose the 3rd fret, a G, and each finger is going to get a fret. So you'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll do you're going to go down all strings like this. Like, let me show you. All right, and then you do the same thing in reverse. But you need to pull up a metronome. Let me see if I have a metronome installed on here. So we'll do this. So first thing you need to learn is how to subdivide. So check this out. Let me boost up my volume. So you hear 1, 2, 3, 4. So start just being on the beat. And like I'm going down, up, down, up. And then do that. And then get to a place where you can do subdivision. So but I'm going to show you how to get this. You can get it, go on google.com. You don't even have to buy one. This is just a free app on the Mac store. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is once you get that down, and this is for guys who've been doing this for a while. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to split our hands off. So this is something I've been doing a lot to play a lot more math rock stuff. So like the stuff I'm playing by Chan is like really intricate music. You know, it's really weird stuff like that. This exercise is allowing me to build. Gonna have to go. Okay. Yeah. I will. I'm gonna shoot you an email when I'm done with this to get your feedback on something. But here's the next idea. So we're gonna split our hands. So that's gonna be one idea. Is we're gonna go. Keeping that hand planted. Then we're gonna do our 2 middle fingers. Then we'll do these 2. And then we're going to do permutations of that. So now we'll do these 2. Then we'll do permutations of these 2. That's the hardest one for me. I have to really think about it. And then you can do different permutations with the fingers. So you can do a 3 to 1, so something like this. And then you can split your fingers. You can go. You know, and just doing different weird stuff like that. That'll help you out a ton. And then I saw what Sanjay said about doing arpeggios. So I still run arpeggios a lot. So for example, here, choose a scale. Let's just say E major. So I'll do like E. Oh, B is major. Dominant. And just kind of work my way up. Or we can do C major as well. That's a good key if you're just trying to understand what an arpeggio is. You can do. So getting that down. And then learning your major scale everywhere on the fretboard is going to help you out. That's going to help. And then like for you guys who are already kind of there and you're wanting to get even more. So I'll do it. Let's see. Da, 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 da. That's a really fun exercise for like if you're working on, say, like sweep picking. Or I would call this more economy picking than anything because I'm being really lazy is how I'm thinking about it. But it's all about doing diatonic arpeggios. So in this case, I'm in D major. So what I'm doing is just D major, nothing too crazy, in the C shape. And then I'm going to slide up and then do this E minor shape. Slide up to F sharp minor. Slide up to G major. So. And I really recommend doing this to a drum track. It's going to make things make a lot more sense. So let's see. This is 90 BPM. We'll do 90 BPM drum. You can do a metronome too. A metronome is great. But like this is a funk. This is just random dude I'm pulling off of YouTube. Let's see. Let's make it a little salty. Then we can take our own stuff. I can't do it. Let's see. Da, 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 da. I don't think that's it. Da, 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 da. I need to slow it down if I'm going to do 16th notes. Let's do the same thing but slower. So we'll do 16th note drum groove 80 BPM. Da 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 da. You hear that? It's in the hi-hat. different types of permutations, so we can do something like. And this is kind of how I riff, because I'm thinking about this. When you start programming like a lot of MIDI, you'll see this on a piano roll, and subdivisions start making a lot more sense for songwriting. But if I'm like writing a riff, I might do something like. Let's hear how it sounds in context. And this is just C major, so we're just taking it and we're going to use it as a practicing exercise. That's pretty fun though. I don't know, man. You just gotta learn how to have fun with practice. Let's take this, and this is also how I practice like writing riffs. So this is another thing. Let's see. Someone give me a key, and we'll learn how to expand it in some type of context of songwriting. F sharp and G. Okay, so we'll do a Locrian vibe. So that way we do both. So Locrian is when you start on the 7th and you play to the 7th. So in this case, we'll start on F sharp. So F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. Okay, I got an idea now. Let's see. I've never played this drum track before. This is just improv. I don't know. We're just making it up, right? Is the key to playing lead learning all modes? No. No. That's not lead playing. That's just, I don't know. I'm just doing a creative exercise. So I think, don't worry about learning all the modes. Just worry about learning the major scale. Because here's the thing. Because I know all the major scales or how a major scale is made, I know all the modes. Okay, so for example, if you know G major, look, we'll even do more octaves. I promise you, you know every mode. Because if I'm going to play modally, that means that I'm going to start on one note and I'm going to end on another note. So for example, in that case, I was playing F sharp Locrian or just messing around with it. All right, so an F sharp or Locrian means I'm going to start on the 7th. And I'm going to give you like, here's the mental map to remember modes. I, do, pot, leave me alone, Locrian. I, Ionian, G. Do, Dorian. Pot, Phrygian. Leave, Lydian. Me, Mixolydian. Alone, Aeolian. Locrian. That's all I got. You know what I mean? So, those words are just fancy ways of saying which scale degree we're starting on. So Ionian, 1, that means we're doing 1 to 1, aka major scale. D, Dorian, the 2nd. So we're going to start on A. And you just go up. Up. All right. But that's the scale in itself, but that's not writing or thinking modally. So what we have to think about is, say I want to play F sharp Locrian. Now the next question that we have to think of is like, how do I signify that I'm in Locrian and not Ionian? All right, so one thing is that Locrian goes F sharp, G. That's one giveaway right there. If you do that chord progression, because technically that F sharp is supposed to be diminished, but don't worry, if you don't know what that means, don't worry, but it's supposed to sound something like this. You know, so I'm just going to hide that. So you could use that for your lead play, and you could do something like... I was just kind of using it as like a starting place, because you got to give yourself creative freedom too to explore. So if I know that I'm going to be doing that F sharp to G progression, then what we need to do is take our scale. So here's our scale. We're working in Locrian. So I got to say, okay, those are my only notes. What combinations can I do to, yeah, pentatonic gets you a long way. But the next question is like, what are random scale degrees that I can do that sound like music? So what I was doing was octaves. And I was doing this. You know, I could do something like... to the point of pentatonic, you could do, because this is really talking about learning how to play through chords or like chordal playing. Like you'll see this a lot in like math rock. Like for example, like Chan, if we were to look at like Bubble Dream. All that is a C major. But he's taking C and he's playing in the key of G and he's just using this pentatonic thing. What's up, Shred? Hey, I saw your comment on one of my past live streams. I appreciate you, man. But that's how I think of it, and that's what I'm learning from studying other players. Is like they'll do like... So first thing is to set your chord progression. So this chord progression is just F sharp diminished, but I'm just doing a 5 with that minor 7 to G major. So that's the chord progression. So I could just have the rhythm player, me, sit here and do this on the neck pickup like a... And then the riff on top of that could be something like, we're going to take that same idea, we're just going to, instead of playing chords, we're going to play individual notes. So we could do something like... take it up an octave. Yeah, it could be that, you know. Or you could even double this part down here. Then what I would do is you could double it up here. Let's see. And really what I would consider is if we're doing this, then maybe when we do this, we do introduce the third. So while the lower is doing this, the fifth, we could stack it and make it even more harmonically rich. So this would become... You know, on top of... And then you can do whatever you want for your riffing. I don't know, man. That's how I think about writing. I hope that helps. I don't really remember what put me on that tangent, but hopefully that at least gives you a mental framework to use. Because that's how I tried to... let me see. Yeah, and to that, everybody's writing process is going to be different. So I'm just sharing tips and tricks that I have found. I've probably written 50 songs so far. Probably more than that. My hard drive probably has 100, 120 that I haven't finished. They're a bunch of just noodling ideas. But the songs that I finish and I actually publish, the common thread that weaves them together is that I tend to do all of my rhythm and auxiliary work first, and then I do leads. So don't get lost trying to write a lead part on something that's not finished yet. And I learned this working in a studio where in the studio, before the vocalist comes in and tracks, if we're working with a solo artist, we'll make sure the instrumental track is 80% of the way there, if that makes sense. So that way when they come in, they just sing on top of a track that's already done. Shit, how's it going? But I hope that helps, man. Well, I want to make sure for those that were asking guitar questions that I answer their question thoroughly and fully. Bathroom here in a minute. But I hope that does help. And if you do have any more questions, man, feel free to pick my brain. I really love talking about guitar and helping guitar players understand how to navigate the fretboard. Because I remember what it's like before I really unlocked this thing. And I feel like I'll preface this with I feel like I still have a lot to learn. But the way that I've been able to kind of fake it around the fretboard is by doing all this stuff that I just told you about. And really just remembering that there is no substitute for time. If you're like me, sometimes you can be a little impatient and you want things now. You know, it's your playing, you want it now. But the missing ingredient for a lot of stuff that I tried to learn to play is time. So as long as you know that and you lean into it, you'll get there. But I mean, like the fact that you're jumping on, some stranger's live stream and asking questions about like, hey man, how do I do this, means that you're probably on the right path. My biggest piece of advice would just be like continue to follow that curiosity and never stop learning, man. But you'll get there, man. I hope that helps. What's up, Fred? What's up, homie? Sure. That's definitely Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine. Yeah, I do. I'm just reading music. Kind of like a 70s rock kind of mood, so it made him fits the bill. Maybe do Phantom of the Opera. Haven't played it in a while though. Someone asked for some Maiden. I haven't played Iron Maiden in a long, long time. I don't really know how I'm gonna get this lined up. Let's see, Phantom of the Opera. This is impossible to get it lined up. Sight reading music. There we go. All right, man. There you go. You got me sweating, sight reading some Phantom of the Opera. That's for you, though. But I gotta get going, y'all. I got some stuff. Damn, that's awesome. Well, that's for you, dude. I think that was my favorite part of that whole song, was this part was like... Definitely needs, if I could get a compressor, that would help there a lot. Sweet, man. Well, hey, I'll see you in the next one, dude. I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta work on I got a new course coming out, or I'm revamping a course I have out right now. Type A typo? No, they tune way low. But yeah, if you're interested, check it out. Go to damianandy.com, and basically my course is I teach you guitar tone. So think of like how a lot of courses teach you guitar playing. Not a lot of people teach you how to, you know, dial in an amp. Say hello to Boston. So I teach you how to dial in an amp. Oh, Jamie's a client. He could tell you. He's in the course. We do everything from signal pathing, so learning which pedals go where, how to stack pedals to get certain sounds, then dialing in an amp, learning how to EQ an amp, learning how to do advanced wiring. So especially if you have a modeler, it's kind of hard to do on some physical rigs that use like tubes and whatnot. But I teach like split pathing, learning how to separate reverb from delay, why that may be a good idea, learning how the cabinet plays a big part, what to expect out of a 1x10 versus a 2x12, 1x12, 4x12, everything else. Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah, and so much more. And I'm gonna do this real quick. Boston, stop. Let me... Here is the course if you want to learn more, and I'll give you just kind of like an incentive. If you use that code, that'll take 20% off. So that should help you get started. I'm also going to give you, if you want just like a freebie, maybe you're not in the position where you want a course, this is my free giveaway here. This is, if you sign up for that, I'm going to send you a 30-page, it's about 35 pages worth of just really good material to help you understand, getting your head in the game for thinking about tones. Because one thing I've noticed working with clients, like I teach courses where people like Jamie sign up, but I also do a lot of one-on-one sessions. And some of the things I've noticed with clients is that it's one thing to like learn guitar. It's a whole other thing to get into sound design. Learning how to think like a producer is super overwhelming. I mean, like, look, I went to school for it. I have a degree in music production, and I've just taken the really good parts of an expensive college because I went to Full Sail, and I put them where they're specifically aligned to guitar players. So especially if you're trying to get into recording, this is like the perfect place to start without having to invest in thousands of dollars for college tuition. So if that's of interest to you, use those two links, check it out. Join me, Jamie, and about 50 other people, I think so far. I think we're at 49 clients right now, so we're getting really close to breaking 50, which is amazing. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. let's go a little practice session. I gotta get some business stuff done, and then I've got some. I'm working on some really cool music right now. I'm learning how to write in like my style's a fusion of a bunch of different things, but I've got 2 courses in the pipeline. I'm about to make a ton of changes to the guitar tone mastery course that's coming. I'm hoping to have that done hopefully by next week. Today I'm working on finishing up the curriculum, or the curriculum is done. I got to build the curriculum now. And then I'm hoping next week I'll go into filming everything and editing it, so it'll be done by next Friday if you jump into all the new changes. But the cool thing is, if you have the Tone Mastery Pro, all that course material is still available to you in the way that it was originally made. And if you decide to join the course, you will have access to the original Tone Mastery Pro course and the new course. So your subscription includes lifetime access. So no matter what changes I make, you'll always have access to it. And then I'm also getting ready to drop a course on, this will probably be next month's focus because there's just so much going on in this month. But I want to release a course on music production. So if you're interested in learning how to writing and recording music and what tools you need to get, how to build a studio, and how to build a studio on a bunch of different budgets, that's coming. Bear with me as I just got getting ready for a little boy to enter my life and everything else, but that is coming. And if you wouldn't mind, just going on one of my YouTube videos and let me know 1 or 2 things you're grateful for. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, Jamie, I'm going to shoot you an email real quick. I would love to get your honest to God feedback. So, all right, I'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. All right, ciao.